Hey everyone, Leroy here with the September version of the 412. 4 things I'd like you to know, 1 thing to think about, and 2 things to look forward to. As I normally do, I'll start with the list of 4 things I'd like you to know. Now at the end of June, our Chief Sustainability Officer, Leslie Hyde, deployed a sustainability awareness training video to help all employees better understand what we're working to achieve and how individual efforts can make an impact in our sustainability focus areas of people, planet, and performance. I want to take the time to thank everyone who watched the video in support of helping us make positive progress in these areas. And for anyone who's still interested, the video continues to be available on the sustainability page of COPNet. In addition, Leslie and the Sustainability Steering Committee issued an iShare challenge asking our global team, how can we improve sustainability efforts at Koppers? Now, we received some great ideas from employees across all business units around the world, and we'll be sharing more details in the coming weeks as an internal team works to evaluate what's possible in the near and long term. Now, as a thank you for participating, 3 lucky idea submitters were selected at random to receive a $100 gift card. They are Robbie Yates from our Madison, Wisconsin-based Railroad Structures Group, Leanne Richardson, who's on our Griffin, Georgia Performance Chemicals team, and Olivia Tess from our Pittsburgh Zero Harm Group. Congratulations to those 3, and thank you to all who participated. Second on the list of the 4 things I'd like you to know about is that World Literacy Day was recently celebrated on September 8th. And to recognize the importance of reading, the Sustainability Fast Team for Education and Lifelong Learning is coordinating Koppers' 2nd annual book drive competition, which is being held as we speak and will continue through September 30th for those at our North American sites. Now, last year, you all knocked it out of the park, collecting more than 2,000 new and gently used books to be donated to deserving young people. We're again encouraging some friendly competition between sites to see who can take the top prize for collecting the most books per employee. Will the Global Technology Center team in Harmarville, Pennsylvania be able to defend their title? Or will Lawrence, Michigan or Ashcroft, British Columbia, our number 2 and 3 top book collectors last year, knock them off their perch? Or will it be an altogether new site? Please look for the posters and collection bins at your location. Each site will be able to select where they want to donate the books following the competition. Now, we also encourage all employees to spend time reading with young people in your life during the month of September. And then share your storytime photos on the general channel of One Koppers. I hope you'll consider donating to the cause. There's no denying the impact that literacy has on almost every aspect of life. From reading a book to filling out a job application to paying bills and even day-to-day communication with friends and family. Giving young people a solid foundation will only help create more opportunities for their future. So get those competitive juices flowing and start collecting books. Best of luck to all participating locations. And for the 3rd thing I want you to know about, I've followed through on my pledge to ensure that our Leadership Council is all up to date and trained on life-saving practices and first aid, as the entire team, including most of our assistants, went through a 4.5-hour hands-on training with Jennifer Buss, President and owner of Keep Up the Beat. Many of the LC have been trained in CPR and first aid in the past, but for most of us, our certifications, which the last 2 years in Pennsylvania, had run stale. Now, Jennifer did a great job of keeping things lively and fun, and we all walked away with updated or new certifications for CPR, AED, and basic first aid for a number of situations like muscle strains, head injuries, allergic reactions, and more. Thank you, Jennifer, for a fun and informative morning, and thank you to the LC and Denise, Lee, Kate, and Ann for your commitment to zero harm. And last but certainly not least of the 4 things I want you to know, a hearty hats off goes to Ashley Coup, our Manager of Global Corporate Innovation, for being selected as one of Pittsburgh Magazine's 40 Under 40 Class of 2022. 40 Under 40 honorees, selected from a pool of about 250 nominations, are individuals going above and beyond to make a difference through their professional and community contributions. Now, Ashley, along with the other winners, will be honored at an awards celebration and featured in the November issue of Pittsburgh Magazine. Now, I've had the pleasure of getting to know Ashley over her 5-year tenure at Koppers, while she's been hard at work creating opportunities for employees across the globe to share and implement new ideas. Key projects she has led include bringing the Attic Innovation Space to life in the Koppers building in Pittsburgh, designing and implementing iShare, conceptualizing and facilitating Koppers Idea Summits, and creating a business model to launch Koppers Utility Services, which she took the lead on running for the first 1.5 years. And within the community, she serves as a board member of Beverly's Birthdays, a volunteer for the March of Dimes March for Babies campaign, and seeks opportunities to extend her innovation-based influence with individuals and organizations in the region. Ashley, we're so proud of you and look forward to celebrating this honor with you. Congratulations. And now on to the one thing I want you to think about, and that's making health and wellness a year-round priority. Our official annual wellness program kicked off in June and runs through September, but obviously paying attention to your health and wellness should be a year-round activity, not just a couple of months. You know, at Koppers, we've been working hard to continually improve our wellness program over the last several years with a goal to provide meaningful resources that help our employees take a proactive approach to their health and well-being. Now, the easier we can make it for you, the more impact we can have by creating a positive influence on your health and wellness journey. Now, the latest addition to our wellness program is an app called WellBeats, which is set to launch on October 3rd. Now, this is great because all global employees can download the WellBeats app for free on their smartphone or use it on a laptop. Members can access more than 1,000 virtual fitness, nutrition, and mindfulness classes from wherever they feel comfortable. Now, additionally, Koppers can push out challenges to employees to help connect those that are interested to join others on their wellness journeys. Now, the app is managed by a third-party vendor, so for those that might be wondering, Koppers does not see any employee information. Now, I'm really excited about this, and I hope to see great participation amongst the Koppers team. So now, when I say that I'd like you to think about making health and wellness a year-round priority, I can also say we just made it a little bit easier for you to do that. Good luck, and keep your eyes open for more information in the coming weeks. Now for the first of two things to look forward to. It's hard to believe, but we've officially kicked off our 2023 budgeting process, which will continue over the next few months. During that process, we'll also be updating our numbers associated with our longer-term strategy. Now, we may have a preview to share either when we release our third quarter results in November or possibly after we take our detailed 2023 program to our board for official review and approval in December. So be on the lookout. Now, we still have some details to iron out on the second thing to look forward to, but it was such a good idea, will be a ton of fun, and can potentially involve employees from all of our global locations, so I couldn't wait to share it. This comes in from a great request after we disseminated Joe Dowd's recent interview with our new head of Australian finance, Tula Panagiotou. Now, the idea came from Rita Semple, another one of our Australian colleagues, after she watched Tula's interview and heard Joe say that he enjoyed a good game of golf in his spare time. Now, if you've ever seen Joe golf, you know he doesn't get to enjoy many good games. But to be fair, neither do I. Back to Rita's idea. So her idea is to pick a Saturday in May and have an international golf competition amongst Koppers employees around the world. Now, Rita even sent us a summary of how best to construct the teams to keep it fair and some suggested rules of play when she participated in a similar event at a former employer. I love it, and I love the idea of a traveling trophy that can be enjoyed by each year's winners. So hats off to Rita for sharing a wonderful way to create some fun and spirited competition among the global Koppers team. Stephen Lucas, our VP of Culture Engagement, is already figuring out how he can possibly put together a team to win. Now, it may be a little while before we can pull this one off, but it's definitely something to look forward to. So stay tuned for more details. Well, that's it for me this month. Hard to believe we're in September already. I'll see you again soon as I try to follow up on Joe's great interview with Tula with an interview getting to learn more about another Koppers team member. Until then, please everyone continue to stay safe and stay strong.